点像。
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Put it down.
尝
A
一
little
下
bit。more, not too much. Okay.
我先吗？谢
Yes
谢谢谢，
你是
哇，Thank you，
主人，你先尝一下。
谢谢，我再尝一下哈。有霉味儿。那种
什么梅？梅子的梅，
对，就是
不是发霉的霉。
是梅子。
梅子不是发霉。
梅子的。
Like a lot of times, there's a history where the American government would actually take children away from their parents and force them into schools, and then they would not be allowed to learn their own languages. In my opinion, destroy a people is to take away their own language.
Wow, it's terrible. Because
It is. It is. It is.
So hi guys, today we're with the Mama Rachel here in the Korean restaurant. Just taste the Korean food here. You see me, I eat and do the interview at the same time. So how do you feel about the Korean food here?
It's really pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not traditional Korean food, but it's really tasty. I thought the hot pot was pretty unique with the beer. It had a really nice flavor.
You mean you tasted Korean food before, right?
Oh yeah.
In Korea, this country, South Korea.
Yeah, I've been in South Korea before.
This is a little bit different to their food there, right?
Very much so. It's different, but it's still good.
Okay.
Right?
And so let's go to the target, Mama. The last time you say introduce yourself, the many Chinese fans will get confused. You get so many titles, right?
You gave so many titles. Listen,
Yeah. You just get
my only title, I keep telling you, is American.
Yeah,
right?
they're curious about this. They will get confused. You told me many different ancestors from Europe, from Africa, and a native of America. So you have many titles. They're confused. Who are you? You can explain. Okay.
So you need to remember.
Because why? I think you got to quantify to do this, right? Because you get the native DNA. So you get the right quantify to explain.
Yeah, you need to remember that America is different than China, and that only Native Americans are originated or original to the United States. So everybody is coming from someplace else, right? So even though if you look at somebody and you might say, "Oh, he's white," he might be white, but he could also be Irish, German, French, like. Just because the whole country is just like people are coming from everywhere, right? So for me, myself, I told you before that even though I was born in the North, my family originated in Louisiana, right? And so in Louisiana, because of the, this slave trade and things were going on, there's a lot of intermarriage going on. Not even just intermarriage, but even just rape of of Africans and women of color. So you're talking about yes, I may have whites, I have African, maybe some native. It's just because my family has been there for generations, right? And if everybody's coming in, there's intermarriage. Spanish, it's all there. Exactly which one, I'd have to probably do like a DNA test, right? So when I think of myself, I don't think that I'm African or I think I'm European. I think I'm Creole, right? Because that's the area of I'm from in America, from Louisiana, my family.
Yeah.
So it's different here in China. You just it's all the same, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, most people are going to be like 90% Han, right?
Yeah.
There's no immigration into China, correct?
Yeah.
So that's why it's quite different, because you're talking about over 200-300 years of people moving and getting married into America.
Actually, it's good, right? Different people marry each other, have babies. From ancestors from Africa, from Europe, nations, they don't marry each other and marry each other and have babies, right?
Pretty much, and it's starting to happen a little bit in China. If you think about it, you're seeing a lot of children now in China that are half Chinese half. I want to say half Kenyan or half German or half Swiss or half from America. I mean, you're starting to see that kind of integration just here in China, right? It's not huge, but you can see it's starting to happen.
Yeah, because the situation is more and more open. You have to the more people coming to this country and so be coming. Well, I got also back to the question. So can you introduce the natives situation in your hometown? Because I heard many natives can speak their mother language is real.
So you need to understand that this is just my interpretation of it. I can't really speak as a Native American, right? Because I'm like I told you before. I am. You would call me Creole or African American, right? So you're asking me to speak on another minority group. So I'm going to give you my interpretation, but if somebody else can correct me, it's fine. You need to understand that it was a matter of indoctrination. You understand?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times there's a history where the American government would actually take children away from their parents and force them into schools, and then they would not be allowed to learn their own languages. A lot of times some of these kids, the conditions were horrendous, right?
That kind of association, right?
And it's because they were trying to indoctrinate and stop kids from having that connection to their culture and to their history. And the best way to in my opinion, destroy a people is to take away their own language.
Wow, it's terrible.
It is.
But it's the history. But I heard now more and more native language schools built.
Well, we do want people to learn. We do want people to have the right to be able to speak the language of their people, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's very, very important. Yeah.
Yes, very important.
If you have an opportunity to learn your native language, you should take it. Yeah.
And then you will remind you who you are.
Exactly. It's very important. I know the Chinese government believes that very much as well. Can I tell you that when I lived in America, my son studied he studied Chinese every Saturday.
Yeah.
And so they had a school for like mainland. I want to say the kids immigrated from mainland China.
Yeah.
And the Chinese government sent books over for the students to learn for free. So they could study, so they could still keep that connection to who they were. Wow. So I always thought that was pretty cool myself. And Luke benefit because he was able to use the books as well to study.
Good. So it's very good. So that's why your boy can be your Chinese teacher too, right? Today. So I appreciate that you can share your family story and your experience to us here. Okay. If you like the Western culture, also you like the Native American culture, you can follow our Mama Rachel. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.